So right now, because we're thinking about the CSA in June 1st, even though the May Day organizing committee made a basic agreement about politicians participating, we're making exception for this one man who's very, very important to our movement. For 22 years, he has been a stalwart fighter for both working people, for people of color, and for the black community in Providence, and he's somebody that I consider one of the most important parts of our community. Right now he's in the fight of his life, though, and he needs our support, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about his role in the CSA and police accountability. I'd like to bring up easily one of my favorite councilmen, Councilman Jackson. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Again, I think the young people said it best. We cannot let this fight stop for the Community Safety Act. There was such a disgraceful display of leadership last Thursday night when originally the week before the CSA passed unanimously. And then because of an intimidating letter by the police union, so many of my colleagues unfortunately turned their back on the community and went along with them, saying they didn't have their moment at the table. That's a complete lie. There was many community meetings, there were many public meetings where they stood still, never got up and spoke into the mic. They were sat around the table with the coalition that put together the Community Safety Act, and again, they didn't speak when they were asked to speak. Basically, it's their attempt to water down this Community Safety Act to what the state passed a few years ago. That just has to do with traffic stops. The Community Safety Act was much more than that, and we have to make sure that it's much more than that. Just as the young people spoke, we have to make sure, no matter if I'm around that table or not, that there's accountability for the people that we've elected. It's been an honor to be a councilman for 22 years, and it's been an honor because I've listened to the community and everything I've developed has come from the community. And that's what you gotta hold accountable all my colleagues to. They can't be intimidated by people who don't even live in the city, who just work for the city, get a paycheck from the city. You are the power, and no matter what happens June 1st, and I applaud my colleague, Councilwoman Harris, who got 3 community members, but still, those community members have to make sure that nothing changes that was passed the first time. We need to make sure from here moving forward to June 1st, we are in every ordinance committee meeting, we're in that group that was formed committee meeting, and we're there on June 1st to make sure that your voices are heard and not the people that have power just because they have money. Thank you again. Community Safety Act has to pass. It's the most important piece of legislation that could ever come out of the City Council. Make sure of that. Thank you.